Hello, my name is Carmela Mendoza,
And I'm Sachi Core.
and this is
Beyond the Headlines. Welcome back to our podcast. Today we'll be discussing imposter syndrome. As we navigate through our 20s and find ourselves in new professional settings, we can't help but feel a little out of place. As uni students or recent graduates, it's hard to feel like you belong. There's always going to be that underlying feeling of being an imposter.
We'll be talking about what it is, our personal experiences, why young people feel it so intensely now, and how you can figure out how to manage it. So, whether you're moving on to some big girl work or just starting out your first job, let's discuss how this feeling affects us. Now, before we start, Sachi has an announcement.
Yes, so I've been keeping it on the low for a while now, but I think it's fair to tell everybody now. I am moving countries.
Countries, guys.
Countries, not even like area code or like postcode or even like interstate. I'm going away for a year to Singapore where I have this
Yay!
scholarship. And I'm gonna leave Carmela.
She's gonna leave me.
No, but don't worry. This podcast is still gonna be.
It's not ending, guys.
It's not ending. This is not a goodbye.
The
Like,
yap-
we just started.
Yeah, literally, the yap hasn't ended, guys. It's gonna
No,
keep going.
it's gonna keep going.
Whether or not she likes it, it's gonna.
Exactly. I'm gonna be like trying to study and stuff, and Carmela's gonna be calling me up like for our like 2 hour, different
Yeah, I
time
think it's
zone.
2-3 hours difference.
Yeah, and she's gonna be calling me while I'm trying to sleep. And
I'm gonna be bothering her every single second. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, I actually have a gift for you. I'll be back in just
Oh
one
my God, I'm
second. I hid it
excited.
away from her.
Oh no, I'm excited.
be
I'm gonna
back.
cry.
Don't cry,
I'm gonna
girl.
cry.
Get excited.
Okay.
But I want you to close your eyes when I have
Okay, guys, I'm closing my eyes now.
It's in a little bag, so hold on,
Okay.
let me just situate myself. She can hear the bag. Okay, guys, my gift is here.
Can I open my eyes now?
Yes, you can. Hold the bag.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
What could be in there? Of course. Oh, it's a jelly cat.
And not only is it a jelly cat, but it's her very own Bartholomew.
Stop, this is Bartholomew?
Yes, see?
Oh my god. Wait, so then we can actually be matching.
I know, we can hard launch your new Bartholomew. Everyone say goodbye to Bartholomew the bee.
The bee. Now we just have Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
I actually wanted to get you this exact bee, but
Yeah.
he's not sold anymore. So
But you still got him.
Of course.
And I feel like this is better because now we actually like match.
I know,
Yeah.
like we're like actually matching now, and like he can accompany you to Singapore. He'll be by your side.
He's gonna be with me on the plane.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna be cuddling him on the plane for sure.
I hope you like it.
No, I love it so much. Thank you.
It's okay.
Wait, I need to give you a hug.
Oh,
like literally.
This is so emotional. Oh my
Oh
god.
Why did we do this at the start? How are we gonna continue? Oh,
we're gonna be in our feels this whole episode, guys.
Oh, wait.
Oh, do you like it?
I love it.
Oh.
I love it. It's my own jelly cat. I don't have a jelly cat.
It's
at
her
all.
first jelly cat,
It's my
guys.
first jelly cat, and it's the
and
jelly
they're, like,
cat.
actually matching. It's so
my
cute.
God, it's so cute.
I
You're gonna
love
see a lot of him now from now on.
mhm.
Yeah, love him. I'm so excited.
Yay!
Yay, thank you.
So now the news is open to the public. Let's get into imposter syndrome.
Yeah. Very in theme
Mhm.
right now, I feel like. So what exactly is it though? We've heard it around.
Yeah,
like,
everyone's heard imposter syndrome, but I don't think everyone really knows what it is.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, like obviously imposter.
Mm.
You feel like an imposter. Like let's say you're starting a new job. It's your first day. You're there for a reason. They hired you for a reason. But you just feel like you don't belong.
Yeah, there's still that feeling of just being like, why am I here? Do I even deserve to be here?
You know.
And I think no matter who you are or like what experience you had, everybody feels it, I think. And you feel it in different environments as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course I felt it. When entering uni as well.
I think everyone feels that when they start uni.
When you start uni, you feel so lost. Like that, yeah. It's just like, especially like because I do film and I'm in the arts and stuff, it just it does feel like you kind of always comparing yourself to other people, especially in these creative fields. It's such a like a public industry. I feel like everybody's like trying to be really big, and I guess if they're doing better than it just you feel bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. So, as many of you know, I do journalism, and it's a very competitive field, just like film is. It's also, in its own essence, a creative field,
mm,
and that comparison is always going to be there.
yeah,
And I feel like that applies with almost everything, though.
yeah, there's always some sort of comparison and
Yeah,
stuff like
I think that just goes into a deeper issue more than just imposter syndrome.
mm,
But there have been like many times where I've seen my peers, or like I've come across someone who's like at my age, same like kind of student level, who
mm,
is doing more. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're better than you.
yeah,
It just means that they're just doing something different. But
mm,
it doesn't make them more than who you
yeah,
are. But also, we've both done like placement work. So I'm an intern right now, and she's done true cadetships.
hmm.
So that feeling is definitely there.
Oh, for sure. Especially like when when it's your first like actual big girl job type thing.
Yeah.
It's like an actual, it's not like a casual thing or like, and it's like an experience for your actual career. There's a lot
Mhm.
of more pressure there and to do well. And when you're so new, you forget like you are new, you know?
Mhm.
Like you don't have to be great right away. And I think we forget that when we enter these kind of spaces. Like you're hit there to learn and you can't just be perfect right away. And I think that's where imposter syndrome comes from.
Wait, can you like tell the audience a little bit about your cadetships?
Yeah, so I interned at a studio company and it was a pretty like jarring, job because it was just like this whole new world. Hint, hint.
A whole
New
new world.
world.
Sorry, guys, had to
Yeah.
get that out.
Yeah, and it was like it was kind of my first real job.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just felt like everybody else in the room was smarter than me or had, you know, more experience than me and yeah, just like would just deserve to be there more than me just because I thought I wasn't like good enough. But you have to, when you enter these kind of spaces, you kind of have to be willing to learn and stay curious because at the end of the day you're there to learn, especially with internships. They're not expecting you to like be a full-time worker there,
Mhm.
like be in that full-time capacity like a natural, like you're a natural employee there. They're there to teach you, they're there to mentor you, and to help you get the most out of the experience and further your career. So, but that feeling of imposter syndrome kind of overshadows that part, and you kind of have to remind yourself that you're there to learn. You
Mhm.
know.
So my internship, I'm still doing it now, but
Mm.
I like work for my local newspaper. And as a journalist, imposter syndrome is always going to be there. There's always going to be someone who has more experience than you, way more like a bigger portfolio,
Mm.
a greater portfolio, who's always going to like have more experience at like bigger company names than you've done, if you've done any at all,
Mm.
because internships in journalism is just so hard to get into. Especially because the difference between us is that my internship, I'm doing it alone. You did
Yeah.
it with like a number of other people who were like kind of in the same
Yeah,
bracket as
that's
you,
true. Yeah.
whereas I had to go into it alone. So that feeling was so much worse.
Mm.
Um, so my first day, I was like literally about to throw up.
Yeah, I can agree.
That feeling when you're
Yeah,
about to throw up on your first day, like
it was
I had
insane.
never done like journalism outside of university. So obviously in a professional workplace, it's a lot different to how it is in a classroom.
Mm.
So on my first day, I was so scared. All these people are qualified. All these people have like 20 years of experience. But it was just like a lot of people who had a lot of experience, who are a lot older than me. And I am quite literally the youngest in the room.
Mm.
And obviously, like you said, you're there to learn. But obviously, when you're thrown into the deep end, you just feel bad. And it
Yeah,
doesn't feel like a learning experience for the first couple days. It just feels like you're a nuisance. Or you
like
just
you're
feel like,
taking up space.
yeah,
Yeah.
you feel like a bother
Mm.
almost. Um, but yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
I had that mentality for the first couple weeks of my internship, and now I'm about halfway through and I'm feeling good.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that is something really grounding, is the fake it till you make it concept. It's all just confidence. I
Yeah.
think just having the confidence to be like, you know, I am worthy enough, I deserve to be here, and like this is good for me because I've earned it and I'm here for a reason,
Hmm.
is like, yeah, that's how you kind of build up that courage and how you
Yeah.
build up that confidence to, um do that kind of role.
Yeah, definitely. And also, you're you're there because they wanted you to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
They wouldn't have brought you in if they didn't think that you would have been like a good candidate for the
Yeah.
role. So, that overthinking is more of like an internal thing than it
Yeah.
is of like what people perceive you as.
Mm.
Because as I just said, like I was about to throw up on my first day, but when I walked in, I put a smile on my face, let the anxiety, like I pushed it down, and I just
Mm.
pretended like I was okay.
Yeah.
And that first lunch that I had, it was with a coworker, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, like you just seemed so confident when you came in. Like, how did you like get yourself together for this? Like, I know it's your first internship. Like, you must be scared." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like shaking." And she was like, "I can't even tell that you're scared. Like, you just seem so confident, and you seem like you just know what you're doing." And I'm like, "Oh."
That's such a good compliment. See, yeah, fake it till you make it, guys. See how that pays off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for sure.
It really does pay
Yeah.
off.
And people don't even notice it. Like you said, like, if you can do that, and it's not masking, but it kind of is. But,
That's what the mask
yeah.
is.
And
That's
like,
what the sorry.
um, but also whatever you feel internally comes out outwardly. So if you believe that you are confident and you are capable, that comes across.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it's more than just a workplace. Like it
Yeah.
could be with friendship groups,
Yeah.
sports clubs, school, even like your own family. You could still feel that.
Do you feel it with your family sometimes, or?
Um, yeah, not my like immediate family, but
Hmm.
like family back in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Cause I grew up here. I moved here when I was 4 years old. I can understand um like my language, but my parents come from different areas of the country, so they speak different dialects.
Oh,
I have no understanding of my mum's dialect, so when I'm like back there, I just don't know what
yeah.
anyone's saying, and I just like kind of go silent because I just have nothing to say because I can't communicate properly.
Mm,
Um,
that is, yeah. I have a similar kind of like
yeah.
experience because both my parents, they speak Hindi and Punjabi. I understand Hindi pretty fluently. I speak like broken Hindi, but like it's pretty much like amateur. Like I can't
Mm-hmm.
fluently, like confidently speak it.
Yeah.
And Punjabi, I can understand a little bit, but like it's hard. Like when people are talking to me in Punjabi, I'm like,
You're like, wait
I'm
a minute,
sorry.
let me
Yeah,
like
yeah.
process this.
Yeah, but like with that, I can't understand it. And I feel bad when I go to like when I go to India and I talk to my family and they're like trying to communicate with me and I have to like kind of dance around English and Hindi,
Yeah,
and it's hard and it just
it's
feels
really hard.
bad.
It
But
makes me feel horrible because it's
yeah.
no one's fault. It's not my fault. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
It's just how it is. That's why communication is so important in like.
Even when you're starting like part-time work. So I've had 3 part-time jobs before my internship. But yeah, so I worked at a fish and chip shop when I was 15. I worked at a Japanese restaurant when I was 16 to 17, and then for the past 3 years I've been working.
Sorry.
Oh, that's not.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, just
guys.
cut that part out, yeah.
Don't cut it out. Don't cut it out.
I'm telling myself that to cut it out.
Don't do it.
That's gonna make the bloopers, don't worry.
Um, and for the past 3 years, I've been working at GYG, and that first day, and all those 3 are hospitality jobs, but that first day at GYG, that imposter syndrome kicked in. Even though I had like 3 years already of previous hospo work, I just felt like really dumb and annoying and
Mm,
just like a big nuisance. And
yeah.
I felt like everyone hated me because I was new, which
Mm,
no one does. I'm a
yeah.
position coach now, so I train new people, and
Hmm.
especially 15-year-olds who've never had a job. I can always tell that they have that feeling, but I never judge them. Like, and no
Yeah,
one else, like none of my coworkers do that either.
that's good.
It's like
Yeah.
all just in your head.
It's literally, it's all in your head. Like our biggest enemy is our own thoughts.
Mm,
And I feel like that's what really, like, if you listen to them, that's when they really get you,
mm,
that those thoughts. So just don't. listen to yourself sometimes, you
Yeah.
know?
But also don't listen to social media because social media
Yup.
also ruin
Everything, every time, every single topic we've had, we've
No,
always brought in
literally.
social
Social
media.
media is just like so integrated into everyone's life.
Everything,
Yeah,
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
But again, you're a lot more exposed to people who have had like high achievements. So I don't know, you would have seen like people landing their first role in like a big screenplay
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
um obviously like a little bit of jealousy is going to be there because you don't have that. And I feel
Yeah.
that too. Like when I see someone, it's crazy, but when I see someone who has an internship, mind you I have my own, I get jealous. i don't
Really?
i don't know what's wrong with me. It's just like uh
Like
it's
online, if you see it, somebody's has, or like
yeah,
in general.
just like everything.
Yeah.
If I see any of it, it's just that constant need for more. You
Yeah.
feel like it's never enough.
Yeah.
um and like with my internship, it's something that I've wanted for a long time and I'm so grateful that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But it's also like, okay, well now the next thing I need is a cadetship. I'm
Mm.
still doing an internship and I'm just thinking about the next step.
Yeah.
It's just like a constant
Yeah,
thing.
you constantly think about your next plan. You never
Yeah,
focus on what's there in front of you right now. And I
exactly.
think that's what people need to do. They need to focus on what's there and put the effort in what's already there. And everything will work out in the future anyway, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like.
Mm-hmm.
You just like,
Definitely.
because like you have to remember you're on a different timeline to everybody else, you know? You're not, your experience is not going to be the copy and paste of other people's experience. It's always like your own, it's your own life, it's your own timeline, it's your own race, you
Mm-hmm.
know? We're not on like this huge like marathon. Wait, is a marathon like a race?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we're all on different paces, and life's not a race, you know? It's not
Exactly.
like
You
it's
shouldn't.
not who finishes first. In fact, if you finish first, like if you finish first, that means you're done. There's nothing
Mm-hmm.
to improve
There's
on.
nothing else to move on to.
Yeah, like the finish line is basically death.
Oh no.
So if you keep, I know it's kind of dumb,
Oh, okay.
like, you know, but it's kind of real. Like,
Yeah, no,
why
it's true.
why do you want to move, like keep speeding and rush to the finish line when you know all that's left is nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's gonna matter. So just keep like going at your own pace and moving slow and letting things evolve over time. And don't, I think a lot of people rush things or like, you know, copy somebody else's timeline.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like comparison is like a big issue because it makes you feel like you're missing out or that you should be doing something else or you should be, like you said, copying what someone else is doing. But, like we were put on this earth to have our own life. We're
Yeah.
not supposed to be copy and paste of each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the whole point. We're
Yeah.
our own people, so we should have
Yeah.
our own lives.
Exactly.
And also you're never too old or too young to do something. The other day I saw a TikTok of this woman who graduated her bachelor's degree at age 29 and I cried because I was so
Aww.
happy for her. I'm a very emotional person. It's very easy to make me cry. I cried at Purple Rain yesterday. Like I was
Yeah.
bawling.
Wait, our like real?
No, no, no. Like the song, the ten
Yeah.
the 10 minute song.
That song, I listen to that in the car all the
I know
time.
it made me sob. Like
Yeah.
I was sobbing
Mm.
for no reason. I just like get very emotional. Anyway, I was crying because I just felt so happy for this stranger who's like achieving something that she thought she could never achieve.
Yeah.
And everyone in the comments was so supportive. They were saying like, "You're never too old. Don't ever say you're too old to do this."
Yeah, exactly.
I'm 30, doing like. There was someone saying like, "Oh, I'm like older than you, and I'm doing my bachelor's degree."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
never feel like you're behind.
Never. Yeah, exactly. You're
Mm-hmm.
always on your right, like your own path.
Yeah.
And whoa, I'm getting like deja vu right now.
Really?
Yeah, like we're staring at the thing. I'm getting like weird deja vu.
Maybe like last time we filmed.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people, they feel like they need to be stuck in one career and a career that they don't like just because they think they're too old or like it's too late for them. I feel like you can always change careers. I don't think like you have to be locked in into one thing.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
you do, if you can change your career anytime, you can start over anytime. You know, if you want
There's
to
no
start over,
limit, guys.
there's
You
no
can do whatever
limit.
you want.
Exactly. And you know, it's easier said than done, but I think you just kind of have to do it.
Yeah, it's never that deep.
Yeah,
And there's
never.
always gonna be people who support you, even like your first day. Everyone's gonna be cheering you on,
Mm.
asking you, texting you, be like, "How's your first day going?"
Yeah, I
She's
know.
she's constantly asking me how my internship is going. It's so
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
Um,
Because I know for me, like, you know, when I did my internship, like I don't know, I kind of kept to myself and I didn't really talk to it any really much about it. But
Mhm.
yeah, and I just like, I don't know. I feel like cuz it's so like you were so scared and like I know because you wanted an internship for such a long time. I know this was really big for you, so
Mhm.
obviously. Yeah.
You're gonna make me cry. Stop.
Oh. Every time, I swear to God, your like house is like an
I
emotional
know,
central.
guys, you didn't see it, but last episode we like cried because we were talking about something emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess my house has just got that
Emotional
emotional
quality
aura.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah. But also I guess like the opposite of that is I'm not the opposite, but relating to that is like the constant need of waiting to be not the not need, but like danger of waiting to be ready for something.
Mm.
I definitely felt that in the lead up to my placement.
Mm.
Um, so my second year was last year. I spent a lot of time wondering if I was ready for an internship, and you never know if you're ready. You kind of just have to do it.
Yeah.
That's when you'll figure out that you are ready,
Yeah.
because no one is truly prepared for
No.
something new in their life.
Yeah.
You just have to let it happen to you and you navigate through that process. Because if you keep waiting, you're just gonna keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then you're gonna miss out on opportunities. You're gonna miss out on your chances of something that you want to do.
Yeah.
And that's definitely something that I've done before. Like I said, I spent a lot of time thinking about it. That was time also waiting
Mm.
for an internship or some kind of placement. But that waiting, I could have been using that time applying or how like working or I don't know, doing my placement if I had just applied earlier.
Mm.
So you should just I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
No, no, no. It making sense. It making sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't want anyone to feel like they've regretted waiting around for something. If you want something, go grab it. Do whatever you can to go take the opportunity.
Yeah.
Go send out that job application. Go send out that expression of interest. Go send out that text to your crush.
Mm.
Whatever you want to do with your life, don't wait around.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Because the worst thing that could happen is rejection, but the thing is that's also the best thing that could happen because that's when you can grow and that's when you can be redirected.
Mm-hmm.
And I think constantly like I think failure is so important. You have to fail, you have to have, you know, your low moments because that's those are the points, those are the periods where you see true growth, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You when you're at your lowest point, you don't even have to be at your lowest point. If you are in a low point, the only way you can go is up. Only way you can go is up. And like I think people forget that. Always remember that you can be constantly improving, and failure doesn't mean you fail. It actually means you're winning. Because if you look at every like famous person, a really successful person, how many times have they failed? They probably failed like billions of times. Like,
Mm-hmm.
is that even possible? And with those failures, they've learned and grown from that, and then they eventually, you know, became successful.
Mm-hmm.
And they, because of they had those experiences, because of those failures, they were able to gain the knowledge they needed to improve, to be better, and that's how they are successful now. So
Exactly.
always welcome failure and never like stray from it.
Don't be afraid to mess up.
Yeah,
That's like
exactly.
part of life. That's how
Yeah.
you learn. That's
Yeah.
how you improve yourself.
Yeah.
But also I feel like in saying that you kind of need to have like a good kind of support system
Hmm.
when you're
Yeah.
going to achieve these dreams that you want to achieve.
Yeah.
So I feel like a big thing that helps people go through imposter syndrome, at least like personally, is your friendships.
Mm.
Because this woman right here, she is my rock. She was
Aw.
actually the one who like fully inspired me to chase what I wanted. So
Really?
yeah, you're a very driven person, and
Oh.
I like aspire to be you. I'm actually gonna
Stop. I'm
cry.
actually gonna cry.
Like literally, look at you. Like, you're going to Singapore to like chase your dreams. Like
Wait, I'm crying.
that's so amazing. Like I'm so proud of you.
For everybody.
I'm literally so proud of you, and
No.
like,
Guys.
guys,
Whoa.
I'm crying.
Whoa.
Like last year, I spent a lot of time beating myself up because I felt like I wasn't enough. I felt like be, I couldn't, I guess, like go for that journalism career that I want to have. But you kept telling me, like, don't worry about rejections, don't worry about failing, don't worry about like people saying no to you.
Mhm.
Just keep applying, keep looking. keep
Yeah.
trying to find like an internship, a cadetship, whatever you need. Just keep doing it, and like you really like in a way like pushed me to do that. Like I
Oh,
literally wouldn't have what I have right now if you hadn't.
are you
Yeah,
serious?
I'm being so
Stop.
serious. Like
Oh,
I wouldn't be working as a journalist right now if it wasn't for your motivating words.
stop. Stop. Come here. Come here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't even know I made that much of an impact. Like
Yeah.
I just
I feel like no one really knows what impact they kind of have on people.
yeah.
But yeah,
And
like
I'm so thankful that actually meant something to you and like I
yeah,
could provide that to you because I you deserve so much out of life.
you deserve so much.
No.
And look at you getting that so much. Like,
It's yeah, it's
uh,
we're both
so
like
yeah, I
yeah.
feel like you definitely need the right friends to support you through that
Yeah.
process
Yeah.
and get you where you need to go.
And I don't know if you know this, but I met this girl first, not even first day of uni, orientation day. I saw you on the bus, and yeah, I remember like you just you, and I got off. I remember you were like racing away.
Guys,
You were walking so
I
fast.
was walking so fast because I it was orientation day and I was
Yeah.
walking so fast I didn't want it to look like I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Again, imposter syndrome. So I was walking hella fast.
Yeah, and I kept like I was watching you and I was like kind of following you because I also didn't know where I was going. So like I was like because like you did look like you knew where you were going. So I was like okay, I'll follow her. So I followed you. Then I think I lost you somewhere. But I remember like I kept seeing you everywhere. Like you were
Yeah.
sitting on the bench near Morgan's Walk and I saw you
Yeah.
there. And then I went to the library because I needed to find the bathroom and I was like oh I don't know where the bathroom is so likely the library has a bathroom.
Hmm.
And then I was like washing my hands and like she came out or somebody came I don't know what happened who came out first but you came out and I'm like I saw you on the bus and like yeah and that's
Yeah.
how we started
That's how
talking.
we became friends. It
That's
was like
literally how we became friends
we
and
kept seeing each other. Like you kept seeing me on campus, and we were coincidentally in the same bathroom at the same time.
yeah.
I remember you were washing your hands, and I was the one who came out second.
Oh really?
And I was washing my hands. I don't even like really take notice of who you were,
Yeah.
but then you like she like initiated it. She was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my gosh, I saw you on the bus," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "What, really?" And like we both started laughing in the bathroom,
Yeah.
and then we just clicked straight away.
It just clicked.
And then we like got Subway or something.
Yeah, we
And
did.
we like
We
talked.
walked to
Yeah, we
Subway.
like talked and talked and talked.
Yeah, and you don't know this, but like I had a pretty like I had a friend like I fell out of my friendship group during high school that last year and I just felt so alone. Like I'm gonna cry thinking about it. And I really thought I wouldn't make friends in uni.
Oh.
And and then fuck.
It's okay, go take your time.
um I'm gonna cut all this out by the way. Yeah, no, it just felt good like having someone
Yeah.
like after that and now we're still friends like it's
Hey,
like
we're besties.
yeah literally
We're soul
and now
sisters.
yeah and we're crying together we have this podcast together it's
I
just
know.
I didn't expect this like
Mm.
at all and it's such a good surprise.
Yeah. I'm so glad we're friends.
Yeah same and I'm so sad that I'm leaving you.
Oh, it's
You know?
okay. You'll be back. You'll be
Yeah
back.
I'll be back
I'll be calling you all the time, asking for
yes
updates.
please. Yeah
I think another way to cope is to accept. I guess we already touched on this, but accept that it's okay to not know what you're doing
yeah
because it's a learning
yeah
experience. Anything could be a learning experience, not just placement, but starting a new job, starting a new school, like it's all there to help you learn.
yeah
So if you embrace that, I feel like you'd feel a lot more comfortable knowing that you're diving into the deep end in a way.
yeah yeah it's stopping that toxic mindset of like
Uh-huh.
perfection because yeah we're not perfect
No one's
that's the
perfect.
beauty of like being human not to be deep and corny but
We've been
hu-
deep and corny this whole time.
yeah now I'm saying that but yeah humans the beauty of being a human is not being perfect and making mistakes and learning from them and yeah it's it's almost more admirable when you're not always perfect and you have like some flaws
Mm,
because that's kind of what makes you unique as well. And like you always want to keep raising the bar for yourself, and you want to keep like shattering each roof, you know? Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like metaphors and stuff. Um
Do you have any advice you would give your younger self?
I think really get to know yourself. Don't rely on other people for your happiness. Even though it's great to have a support system around you, I feel like you need to be your number one best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be comfortable with being by yourself, and because people come and go, not everybody's going to stick around forever. The only person you have at the end of every day, like every night when you fall asleep, the only person you have is you.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you need to navigate imposter syndrome and all this kind of stuff is you need to be authentic to you, and you need to know yourself and know what you like, know what you dislike, know what your strengths are, your weaknesses. And when you know who you are, you don't let other people kind of tell you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like with imposter syndrome, I think that really helps with imposter syndrome because then nobody else's opinions can get to you, and nobody else's perception of you can um, get to you, because you can't control how other people perceive you, but you can control how you perceive yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So always prioritize you is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you? What would you say to your younger self?
I think the main thing is to just really abide by the fake it till you make it. I'm really good at that. But as a child or like as a teenager, I don't know if who's watching this, but I think I came off as someone who was really confident and not shy, but deep down I really was, and
Mm.
that anxiety is always going to be there. And I think over the years I've just learnt to fake it till you make it. Like in terms of my work, like I still feel anxiety at work, like showing up for my shift, like I still feel scared sometimes. I don't know why. It's just that underlying feeling of anxiety. I don't know what's wrong with me, but there's nothing wrong with me. But and there's nothing wrong with anyone
No,
who has
of course not.
anxiety.
Yeah,
It's
of
just a
course
bad
not.
feeling, and no one wants to feel it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and like also my internship, even uni, just because faking it till you make it, like fake it till you make it is so real, and I've done it so many times that I know that it's effective
Mm.
because eventually you are gonna know what you're doing,
Yeah.
like the saying says. Eventually you're gonna be used to it, you're gonna know exactly what to do, and then you'll be the person helping that new person coming in.
And you've done that, you've had
Yeah.
that experience. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really real. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. By the way, guys, we forgot to say it at the start, but we're drinking Boss coffee, so I have an iced caramel latte.
And I have the vanilla one.
Low-key, it doesn't really taste like the flavor. It kind of just tastes like iced coffee with no flavoring.
It's a bit watery as well, right?
Yeah,
It's like just doesn't.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's
it's
fine.
good. It's
Yeah.
good. I don't know if I would get it again, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. So, hopefully, today's episode gave you guys some space to think about this very common mindset and how you can navigate through the process. No one wants to feel out of place, but it's always a good learning opportunity. Maybe this conversation has reminded you that you're probably more capable than you might think.
Next week, we'll be discussing growing up and transitioning into adulthood. Most of us are moving on to this new stage of life, and we'll be unpacking things from independence and identity to feeling completely lost half of the time. But that's a discussion for another day.
See
See ya!
ya!